Hi everyone, it's John Shepherd from the ATO. Thanks for having me at your STP AAT event. I wanted to give you an update today around how single touch payroll has been going, as well as talk a bit about some of the transition options we've developed to bring small employers into single touch payroll this year. Firstly, it's going pretty well. So as you recall, substantial employers or those with 20 or more employees had to start their reporting of single touch payroll from the 1st of July last year. And we've had a flexible approach to that, so some have needed more time and have got it. But we've now seen around 80,000 employers start that reporting on behalf of some 5.5 million employees. And by the time you see this video, I expect those numbers will have grown quite a bit more. We're expecting around 100,000 employers to be reporting by 30 June on behalf of some 9 million employees in Australia. And that's really important because those 9 million employees will actually be able to see their year-to-date amounts for income, tax and super being displayed in MyGov. And then we can start to actually improve their experiences with the tax and super system. The other important bit of news about my update on those numbers is that we've seen around 30,000 employers who are small, so 19 or fewer, who have voluntarily started their reporting early because they've got a payroll product that's been enabled and they've found that easy enough to start, and we're getting great feedback and lots more onboarding happening each day. So hopefully again by the time you see that video, that 30,000 might be 40 or 50,000 employers who are now reporting voluntarily through STP. Recognising though not everyone's going to find it easy, we've actually released a Commissioner's statement on our website. The Commissioner doesn't release a statement every other day. I can remember a couple over the years. One was around tax pack and one was around the start of GST, but they don't happen very frequently. But we have recognised that this is a significant change, and for some employers, particularly those who don't use a solution or a software solution to do their payroll, this will be a change that we'll need to manage carefully. So that Commissioner's statement talks about our approach to being flexible, reasonable and pragmatic in that transition. So the start date in the law is the 1st of July this year, but recognising that's not very far away, we've actually in that statement said that employers can start any time up till the 30th of September without needing to apply for additional time. That recognises that employers will need some time to work out what solution they're going to use, and their agents in particular will need time to assist them with that task. What else have we done? So we are allowing extra time beyond that as well. So for those who are not going to be ready by the 30th of September, you can actually get on and apply for additional time through our new online deferrals module, either through the tax agent portals or through the business portal. If for some reason you can't access either of those things, employers can call our call centre and apply for a deferral that way as well. In most cases, where you apply for those online deferrals, you'll also get an instant response. So that is a process that hopefully will be quite smooth and easier even than it was last year for the substantial employers. Some other things we've recognised, as I said, is that a lot of the micro employers, those with 1 to 4 employees, don't use payroll products. It's around 2/3 of them. So we've actually created a register. We've worked with industry and we've created a register on our website of low-cost solutions that are easy to use, simple to set up, but $10 or less per month. That register is live now. It's at ato.gov.au/STP, and if you haven't seen it, I suggest you go and have a look at it. I also will answer the common question we get about, can I report through the tax agent portal or the business portal or even the small business clearinghouse? The answer is no. You will need a standard business reporting enabled solution to be able to interact with the ATO on STP, particularly recognising the frequency of the reporting is why we've worked with industry to make sure that we have solutions that fit the natural business process of payroll. And we don't believe that the portals and the small business clearinghouse are those sort of solutions going forward. Some of the other things we've recognised is that those really paper-based people will need some other pathways to STP, and particularly their agents or bookkeepers will need some time to help them make that transition. So what we've put in place after careful consultation is a 2-year period of quarterly reporting for those people to be able to report through their agent at the same time as they do their BAS. So that's not on their BAS, but it will be at the same time, which will enable their contact to do their withholding and their BAS they'll be able to use that same contact to be able to actually submit their STP information, and the agent will be able to work with them on how they can move after that 2 years or during that 2 years to reporting themselves on payday. Another bugbear from last year that we addressed was the actual declaration process. Recognising that STP is a weekly or fortnightly, in most cases, event, we felt that it was too onerous to request a declaration from your employer each time you submit on their behalf. So what we've allowed instead is an annual declaration to be done as part of an engagement letter that needs to be renewed each year. That then removes the requirement for declarations to be gained from your employer each time you lodge on their behalf. And that new process has had terrific feedback so far, and the fact that we've been able to recognise that change to the reporting approach. So that's probably enough for today. I'm sure you've got some terrific speakers live there in the room today. If you'd like to keep up to date with all our information, I've mentioned our website's got a terrific set of information, some new fact sheets there on those transition options, some really good details. There is a fact sheet on closely held employees. I haven't spoken much about that in this video, but there is a pragmatic result there too. We are allowing closely held employees to be exempt for the first 12 months, and then they'll just need to be reported quarterly from there on, with the ability to still do that annual true-up at the same time as the tax return. So as I said, there's a detailed fact sheet on our website covering that. Also, you can follow me on LinkedIn or Twitter at John Shepherd STP if you'd like to see more regular updates and information, which I post in those spots for those that are interested. Anyway, I'll let you get on with your day. I hope you have a terrific session. Please pass through any questions. I know Rochelle is more than happy to pass those on, and we're more than happy to keep getting them and answering them. Look forward to catching up with you next time.